Hello. In this video, I'm going to combine a couple of the elements together. I'm going to show you how to use the widgets, and I'm also going to show you how to take care of the comments. Comments is pretty easy. I'll start with that. Let's go over here to comments. And you can see most of this is spam. Same thing here, they're promoting their SEO business. This here is a legitimate, looks like a legitimate comment. You come over here and oh, look at that, they're advertising. Isn't that great? Same thing here. Nothing substantial, so to select all of them at once, you click right here, bulk actions, move to trash, and apply. Ta-da! Very simple. If there was one that you wanted to publish, you would click on it and approve. And that would show it on the front end, but none of those were. They were all spam, so let's move on to widgets. To access the widgets, hover over Appearance, click on Widgets. Now the two sections in our website, if you remember from the homepage video, that are able to show widgets, Section B with a sidebar, and Section D. They each have a sidebar. We'll take a look at Section B first. Okay. These are available widgets that you can use. The two sidebars that we are focused on are Section B sidebar says Home Page 1. If you remember correctly, when we went to the pages, the only page that we edited in there was Home Page 1. So these are the two that we are interested in. Global sidebar is what is on all of the posts. So the posts that had the sidebars, this is where you would edit that. This global sidebar has a search bar, recent posts, archives, and categories. So this is where you would edit that. Okay, to expand the widget to see, or the sidebar to see which widgets are contained in there, click on the arrow. Right now we have this easy media gallery. There it is. Click to expand. This here has a short code for what it is pulling in. I would recommend that if you are not a web developer, that you would consult somebody that knows a little bit about PHP and code to help you with that, or look it up online. There's a lot of good resources out there, and in particular you could use the Easy Media Gallery documentation, which is located over here to the left. It says Easy Media, and here's documentation and how to use it. To delete a widget, you would hit delete. Otherwise, we didn't do any changes to this, so we're just going to click close. Okay, to get the advertisements to show up, I just used a plain text widget. And over here, if you click on it over here, you could choose where you want it to show up. Otherwise, you could drag and drop. See? So this one here, this is the ad code that I retrieved from the advertising website, that the advertising service that we use. So if somebody sends you an ad code in HTML, this is where you would paste it. do anything to that, so click close. See, they both have the code there. And as you can see, we do have room for some more, so you could add more just by dragging and dropping. Drag over to the section you want it in, and it'll highlight. You can either save after you make the changes, or I'm going to delete because we don't need it there. Okay, we can collapse that sidebar. Section D. Right now it just has one ad in it. If I remember correctly, we moved this one down, even though it would technically fit there. For some reason, it was trying to push all of this stuff down. So we made a decision to move it down to the Section D sidebar, which is fine because there's a little bit of advertising down there. Okay, I mean, that's pretty much basically cut and dry. The global one takes care of the one that shows up in all the posts, so global, worldwide, site-wide. And the Section B sidebar, Section D. As far as advertising goes too, there's also this Valenti 125 pix by 125 pix ads. You could show up to 10 of them. So if you were to drag this, let's say in the section, oh, see? Make sure it's home page 1. I did it too. You could have up to 10 ad codes in here. It's not going to show all, like, so if you just had 2 ads, it's not going to show the rest blank or anything. It'll just show the 2 that you have. So, and they'll all only be 125 pix by 125 pix. So if you found an advertising firm that had a bunch of ads that size that you could buy or use for your website, you could add those codes there. But I'm not going to use it, so we'll hit delete. The footer widgets. The footer is the other place that handles widgets. Right now, we have, okay, it's split into 3 different sections. Footer 1, Footer 2, Footer 3. Footer 1 right now, we have the login. So if you remember in the users video, I showed you how to add users. If any of your users had an active account that you wanted them to log in, they could find it down here. Footer 2 right now has a calendar. Footer 3, what they call a tag cloud. It shows all the different categories. Same with any of these 3, you can add whatever you want. So for right now, you just want to use Section B, sidebar, homepage 1, Section D, homepage 1, footer 1, 2, 3, and global sidebar. The only 3 at the moment that you would use.